Have you ever felt like your love for God is still there, but it's just gotten kind of quiet? You believe, you still pray, but it just doesn't feel the same. Well, that's exactly where I was. So I packed up my bags, got out of my comfort zone, and I traveled to a different city, not just to explore, but to reconnect, to rediscover what loving God really means when your heart feels so distant. And honestly, what happened on this trip blew me away. So stick around because I'm going to walk you through 3 powerful moments that help reignite my heart for God, including one moment that completely wrecked me in the best way. Welcome to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. I didn't come to Philly just for sightseeing and also for a wedding. I also came because I was also spiritually dry and I needed a change in my normal environment. It wasn't that I stopped believing or loving God, it's just I wasn't feeling that closeness anymore. I'd slipped into autopilot every single day, reading my Bible, checking off the boxes, saying my prayers, but my heart just wasn't really engaged in my current environment. And if I'm being truly honest, I started to wonder, can I get that love back? Can I feel close to God again? And if you've ever asked yourself those particular questions, I want you to know this, you're not the only one. But the good news is this, God doesn't withdraw from us when we feel distant. He draws nearer, even when we're in unfamiliar places. And out of all the places I experienced in Philly, these next 3 moments were truly powerful. My first stop was the Liberty Bell, and while everyone else was snapping photos of the bell, I just stared at that giant crack in the center. And it hit me. That bell still rings out as a symbol of freedom, even though it's broken. And I thought to myself, that's me. I'm cracked. I've got my struggles, but I'm still free because of Jesus Christ. Galatians chapter 5 verse 1 tells us, "For freedom Christ set us free. Stand firm, then don't submit again to a yoke of slavery." God spoke something to my heart in that moment. You don't have to fix yourself to come close to me. Just walk in the freedom I already gave to you. That moment reminded me that my love for God doesn't grow through striving, it grows through resting in His love. Now, this next moment is a true symbol of love. I made my way to Love Park. You can't visit Philly and not see that big giant red sculpture. But as I stood there, I wasn't thinking just about my photos with my wife. I was thinking about how God's love isn't a tourist attraction. It's actually a pursuit. Romans chapter 5 verse 8 says, "But God proves His own love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us." That hit different standing right under that giant reminder of love in English and in Spanish. Even when I've been distant, distracted, or emotionally shut down, God never stopped chasing after me. It's not about me finding the perfect words or feeling the perfect emotions. It's about me remembering He loved me first. And that realization started melting some of the coldness and the bitterness that I've been feeling in my heart lately. But the moment that truly changed my heart was when I attended my friend's wedding. My wife and I were invited to their ceremony at a local church in Philadelphia, and honestly, I almost didn't attend. I was super busy with work and I really wasn't in the mood to travel and be around people. But I'm so thankful that God changed my mind and my heart because that church was filled with such reverence. It wasn't about the decorations. No, it was about the presence of God. Watching my good friends stand at that altar, making their vows to each other and to God, this Bible verse clicked in me at that moment. Ephesians 5 verse 25, it tells us, "Husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church and gave Himself for her." And in that moment, I saw it, the kind of love that doesn't flinch, that sacrifices, that keeps showing up. That's the kind of love God wants with us. That's the kind of love He's blessed me with. I left that church thinking to myself, God, I want that kind of love with you, a covenant, not just a checklist, not convenience, but daily devotion. Their wedding experience really showed me that loving God isn't just about hype or emotion. It's also about commitment. So what did I truly learn in Philly? This trip wasn't just refreshing, it was actually a reset for me. So here's what I walked away with. God's love is consistent, even when mine isn't. I came to him cracked, weary, distracted, and he still draws me near. Falling in love with God again doesn't require a revival service. Sometimes it's just a quiet moment in a different city or a different place, a reminder at a wedding, a crack in a bell. And if you've been feeling distant from God, don't run from that feeling. Actually bring it closer to him. He's not ashamed of your dryness. He wants to fill you up with his love again. If this video spoke to you, please drop a comment down below that says, God, help me love you again. I'll be praying for every single one of you. And please remember, if God could reignite my love in a different city like Philly, he can do it for you right where you are, or maybe in a different environment. Love is still alive. God is still near. Give God's love a try. Be blessed.